Hello guys. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, first of all, sorry about the lighting, but as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it is going to be my first trimester update. So if I'm looking down a lot, I have notes down here, but if you guys saw my pregnancy video, I am due in January, so I am actually currently in my second trimester. But I figured I would film for you guys what my first trimester was like. This is the first time I've ever made it out of the first trimester, so pretty exciting. But we're just gonna jump right into it, start with appointments, and then move on to symptoms and like anything else that happened in the first trimester. So my first appointment was just my confirmation appointment, and that was on April 27th. And then we scheduled an appointment for I think a week or two after that. And that first appointment was supposed to be a dating scan. So we had an ultrasound on May 4th. However, it was way too early to see anything, and I'll actually pull up a picture for you guys here. You could not see anything besides the gestational sac. So because of that, we did have to end up scheduling another one for about 3 to 4 weeks out, and that was on what's it called, May 22nd. And we were actually able to see a baby, and that put me at 7 weeks and 3 days. Here's a picture of the little baby for you. So there's the baby, and that was May 22nd. And then a few weeks after, at about, I want to say 11 weeks, we had just like a general follow-up appointment, and everything was fine. I was able to hear the heartbeat. I actually believe it was right at 11 weeks because I'd actually found the heartbeat at home at 10 weeks. But we had that follow-up appointment, and unfortunately, because of COVID, my boyfriend has not been allowed to go to any of my appointments except for my ultrasounds. And even then, he's not allowed in the room during my actual appointment, just for the ultrasound. So at that follow-up appointment, everything was looking good, baby was good, but we did get sent to a specialist for NIPT testing. I don't know exactly what it stands for, but it's genetic testing, and everything came back looking great. That appointment for the NIPT testing was June 25th, and that was an ultrasound and blood draw. I'll show you a few pictures from that ultrasound. So baby's little spine there, and then little alien looking baby right there, and then there's a little baby right there. So that was pretty much it for appointments during the first trimester. We really didn't have a lot of appointments, just because, well, we actually had more than normal because of the fact that the first dating scan, we couldn't really see anything. However, your appointments, if you've never been pregnant, go every 4 weeks up until a certain point, and then they go down to 2 weeks at a certain point, and then every week once you hit 36 weeks. So we had more appointments than we should have. However, we also found out we were pregnant at 3 weeks and 3 days, so I was still really early. But I have my little pregnancy journal here, and we'll move into symptoms. I track everything in here symptom wise every week. Well, almost every week. I skipped a few weeks, but Week 4 was like pretty consistent as far as like symptoms go. The only symptoms that I had during week 4 were my boobs were hurting. I was tired all the time and I was peeing all the time. And then in week 5, the only thing that changed was that I started cramping, which I wasn't too concerned about because, I mean, it is normal. But with my history of miscarriages, we just took it a little bit easy just to make sure nothing happened. And then week 6 was pretty much the same symptoms. Week 7, I started getting really short of breath. The cramping was still there. I was nauseous a little bit, but not like morning sickness nauseous. And then constipation and diarrhea also hit that week, and that was not fun at all. And then week 8 was the same thing. And then weeks 9 through 13 I actually didn't write down because I was slacking, but my symptoms pretty much stayed the same all of my first trimester. I was peeing a lot, my boobs were hurting, gas and constipation and diarrhea and all of that fun stuff. With your hormones changing and all of that, it just, all of those symptoms were amazing. But the first trimester went pretty smooth. All of my appointments went well, and yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with how my first trimester went. I didn't have any like major pregnancy symptoms, which I was thrilled for. This pregnancy has been pretty smooth so far, so I'm hoping second trimester goes smooth as well. But that is all for this first trimester update, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.